I am going to create what I'm calling a logo contact sheet. Basically, what I want to do is I want to have a grid of um, all my logos, and I want to have them so that I can interchange them. I can take some out. I can put some in. I can use this as a contact as an alphabetized contact sheet. So here's what I'm going to do. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to create a frame, a graphic frame, and then I'm also going to create a text frame. All right. The larger frame is a text frame. The small one is a graphic frame. On the graphic frame, I'm going to go, before I do anything, I'm going to go up to Object, drop down to Fitting, and then I'm going to slide over to where it says Frame Fitting Options and make sure that it's centered, fit content proportionally, and then I'll say OK. So now that I have that, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to cut that frame. I'm going to paste it into the text frame. So now I have an anchored graphic frame in a text frame. Next up, I'm going to select the text frame. I'm going to create a grid, and I will say, go up to Edit, drop down to Step and Repeat, and I'll say, give me a grid. Select Grid, 5 rows, 4 columns, my vertical offset, and my horizontal offset. I can preview it first. Okay, and I'll just say OK. So now I have my grid. Next up, I want to thread this grid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on the first one, okay, and then using the selection tool, and I put my finger on the Option key, I'm going to tap on the out port, and I'm going to thread each one of these text frames going across from left to right, then down, okay, and down to the next row. Now at the last row, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the first 3, take my finger off the Option key, and click on the last one so that the thread actually ends right here. All right, great. So now I have my threaded contact sheet. All right, next up, I'm going to populate it with the graphics. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to say View. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to say view high quality so I could see the images as they come in nice and sharp, or as sharp as possible. And then I'll go up to File, all right, and then I'll drop down to Place, all right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select a couple of logos, all right, just a handful of logos, all right. And I'll say Open, all right. Now remember, since I have these frames to fit proportionately, once I click in there, these graphics will fit proportionately within the frames. Okay? So now I have these items right here. So now they are kind of alphabetical, but not really. So let's say, for example, we have A, good, A, B, AC, that's good, AI, AB is here. Let's see if we can move this around. I want the Abbott to be right after the ABR. So because these are text frames, like text, I will put my cursor in that frame. I will highlight it like it was text, and I'm going to move it right after ABR. So now I have AB, AC, AI. Uh-oh, here's the accenture. I want that to go after, or actually before, the ACS. Again, I tap into the text frame, highlight it, and move that over. Okay, now let's just say, for example, I want to add an image or a logo uh, someplace before AB or AI or wherever. Let's do that. So I'm going to grab a frame from down here, all right, using the text tool because it is an item of text. I'm going to select the frame and I'll just put it right before AIC, all right? So now I want to find something that I can fit between ACS and AIC. I will go back up to File. I'll say Place. Okay, File, Place. Here we go right here. All right, and then I'm going to find a logo that is SCABAIACS. Let's try this one right here. Adorno or Adorno. I'll say OK. All right. And hopefully it'll come up. All right, so now we have Adorno. All right, and we're going to just drop it right in here. So now you have A, B, C, D, AI, perfect. So now as you can see, I can preview this. I have my logos. I can move them around. I can add new logos alphabetically, or I can put them anywhere I want in my contact sheet. So hopefully that helps.